Well, the time has come to vote on mech games. Guys, thank you so much for leaving your suggestions for what I should play over the holidays for my MechMas special on my last video. I grabbed most of the recommendations. There were a few that I had played in the past on my channel, and I tried to leave comments if you recommended a game I have played, especially if I played it all the way through. So probably I'm not going to play it again. You can go back and rewatch those videos if you want. And there were one or two games that I kind of pulled out that I think I'm going to play either in the new year or maybe over Christmas, just in its entirety. I don't know exactly, but a couple games I kind of pulled out. So if you don't see your recommendation there, it doesn't mean that I didn't want to play it. It means I might have already played it, or it means I might have plans to play it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there's going to be, I figured out 5 games for the MechMas special that I'm going to ask you guys to vote on, and I've broken them down into categories. So if you do want to vote, the link is in the description down below. It'll take you to a Google form where you can vote. If you're not a patron, you're just a fan of the channel, you can vote once per category. So there's 5 categories, so you get 5 votes, 1 vote per category. If you are a patron for either my YouTube channel or for Metal Mercs, feel free to throw in your patron username in the form, and then you can actually vote 3 times per category just to give you some extra, thank you for your support over this year. So anyway, without further ado, let me break down the 5 categories so you can see what it is you're even going to be voting for. So the first category that we have up are Mech Warrior style games. These games include Iron Soldier for the Atari Jaguar, Earthsiege 1 and 2 by Sierra Online, and Heavy Gear 1 by ... I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm showing you here on the screen the boxes and a screenshot, I believe, to give you a bit of background as to what these games actually look like. But these are Mech Warrior 2 style games, so pick your favorite one. If you're a patron, you can pick your favorite one 3 times if you want. You can vote 3 times. You can vote for the same game if you want, or 3 different games. At the very end, the game that is voted on the most in this category will be the Mech Warrior style game that I play for my MechMas special. Category number 2 are anime style mech games. So these include Gearbits, Omega Boost, and PS1's Ghost in the Shell. So these are all slightly more anime style battle mech-y games. Truthfully, Gearbits looks quite cool actually. But you guys be the judge, you vote, you let me know which of these 3 you want to see me play, and so say you, and so shall it be done. Next up, we have Realtime Strategy style games. At least I think they're real-time strategy games from what I've looked up. So this includes Metal Knight, Mission Terminate Resistance. I was going to say Termite, but Terminate. Metal Fatigue, and Machines 3D Real-Time Strategy. So pick your favorite one, and we'll do it up. Next, we have retro games, and each of these retro games includes mechs either as a primary focus or close to it. So this includes the NES game Low G-Man, the, I believe, Super Nintendo game Metal Marines, and then the Nintendo game Metal Storm, and then also the N64 game Rogue Squadron, which you might think is a Star Wars flying game, and you're correct. But the person who recommended it said there was a cheat mode you could enter, and you would run around as an Imperial Walker. So it's close enough for mech consideration. So yeah, pick your favorite retro game here, and if it wins, I will give it a shot. And last but not least, we have 2 BattleTech Style games, so I'm calling it the BattleTech Style Showdown. This is Mission for Cyberstorm and Kriegsfront Tactics, which both appear to be turn-based tactical games. Could be wrong on that, but they looked like it when I checked them out. Yeah, both sort of, harken back to, BattleTech, the board game, which was a turn-based, or is even, it's still around, hasn't gone anywhere, is a turn-based tactical game. So these ones remind me of that. So they are my BattleTech Style Showdown. So vote on which one you want to see. And that about sums it up. So again, follow the link in the description down below if you would like to vote on these categories. You can vote once in each of the 5 categories. You get 5 votes, and you can just tell me which game you want to see me play. And if you're a patron, again, put in your name so I can confirm, and I know, not your real name, like the name you put on your tax returns, but you just put in the name that you have on Patreon, so I know it's you. And then I can confirm you're legit, and I'll count all 3 of your votes. You get 15 votes. That is democracy in action, people. And you can vote in each category, and you can distribute your votes, put all 3 towards one game that you want me to play. And yeah, so I'm going to leave the polls open for about a week or so. So vote ASAP, and I will tell you soon which games won. And then around mid-December, when the 1001 Quest is over for the year, we put a pause on it. Then I'll start going through the MechMas games, and we'll have a very merry MechMas. So that's it for now. I look forward to seeing your votes.